Hey, welcome back. Another day, another vlog. How are we all? Had a good day today. Oh yeah, a little bit of epidemic there. Great day today. Shot off to the Perth boat show, international boat show. Very cool day. I was originally going to go tomorrow, but I had some stuff coming up with Jack's birthday, so I thought we'd just slot it in, shoot in there, see if I could get anything, and was pleasantly surprised. Some gorgeous boats. Whoa. Some serious coin there, definitely. Some amazing gear. The guys putting on the show, all the boat companies, engine companies, all the different mobs did a fantastic job. It was really well set out. $20 to get in, but there's a lot there to take in. It was really good. I didn't get a chance to stop. They had a big fish tank with little baby Barry in, where obviously you can test lures and stuff like that. I didn't get a chance. I missed that slot, unfortunately. But I got to run around. I chatted to a fair few guys about boats and stuff, so it was really, really cool. Had an awesome day. One thing I did notice, a lot more room in the boats. They're all getting smart and making sure that working space is pretty clear and empty, which was really cool. And a lot of boats were doing that, so it was really good. A couple of boats really stood out. You'll probably see them in the video. I'll try and get the video out next week when I get back to work. I'll edit it up and get it in. A couple there I was really impressed with. Some big suckers there, like in the 200 to 300 grand mark, but like big bar crush, big cats, which were pretty awesome. I was very impressed with the quality of the work that everyone was doing, and a lot of new smart ideas. One of the boat companies had a side hatch coming through the boat. It was a big boat, it was a 7-metre boat, but instead of having the traditional ladder up the back of the boat, climb through and you need space around the engines and people walking all over your transom, your transducers, your hydraulic cables, stuff like that. And being near the engine, what they'd done is, it was a fiberglass boat, had a little door on the side where they could open it up, and you could just walk straight in there from a pontoon if you're coming off a pontoon or wherever it's moored. And if you're in the boat, obviously the little fold down rope just goes down the side and just climb up into it that way. So it negated all that coming through the back of the boat, which is really something different and probably a good idea, and to keep people away from engines and all that technical stuff, so it's good. Engines, holy bunny, there's some big engines. There was multiple 400 horsepowers, 300s, some beautiful engines, really cool, and just a couple of 300s which were like big, like tall as me, and then as bit wide, double the width, and just I don't know what they're worth, but some amazing bits of technology floating around. Honda this year, its anniversary, doing it. They had a special engine there, beautiful outboard, all painted gold. I'm pretty sure it's a paint. It didn't look like a wrap. If it was a wrap, it was really well done. But yeah, fully gold, 50th anniversary on the back of it. I think it was a 250. Yeah, it was a 250 horsepower. I've got a couple of quick photos of that on the phone and some nice ones that I'll put in the video, but I'll put the image in here and I'll chuck that up on Instagram as well, so you can check that out. That was like, it just stood out of like all the engines, and there were some beautiful paint jobs on some of the engines. Suzuki had like a matte black with red on the grills and that, so it's just, it's really, obviously they want to make them look good. Mercury's engines look fantastic. They had some whites and some blacks with some different sort of accents and stuff on them. But this gold thing, like I walked around the corner and it was literally 30-40 meters away and it just went pop. So it was just like, wow, it's very cool. Obviously, if you had it on the back of your boat, you'd probably cop a fair bit of a ribbing, but yeah, why not? It's a 50th anniversary, it's something different. Honda do a great engine, so it's definitely not going to be breaking down and getting on the news or anything, so you should be right in that regards. What else was there? There's a few different things. I got Jack a little blow-up shark. There was a guy there doing a fundraiser for, I I can't remember what he said it was for, but it was $5 and donate to a charity, and your little blow up shark, like a little pool shark, gold. Jack's stoked. Yeah, very, very happy. So Jack had that in the car on the way home, so he was very happy little chappy. And then as I was walking out, obviously, YouTube and all my photography stuff, I bumped into these guys, Struman Advanced Optics. Had a chat, actually had a really long chat, and it was really good because I had been looking at these, I've been looking at the Moment. There's Moment's probably the biggest brand you would have heard of. There's 2 or 3 others that do it. There's some cheapos out there, which is probably not ideal. And there's also, because I wanted to try a spherical lens to get a little bit of something in there and try it on a phone, which I've got a cheaper one coming just to test it out. It was good. I got to put it on my phone. He showed me, we did wide, the lenses, the clarity was awesome. Just in the 58mm wide, there was some good flaring coming out, some great bokeh and some great flaring, and that was coming straight off my phone. So I was actually really, really impressed. I had a good chat to the guy whose business it is, and they've teamed up with Rode. They do a Rode package, so if you haven't got a speaker for your setup and you want to get maybe like some lenses and a little vlogging setup for your phone, they've got a great little set there. So that was really cool that they're thinking about that sort of thing, that you can have a little microphone ready to go, put that on, and your lenses, and basically whack it on whatever phone you've got. It'll clamp on, or they'll give you a case. The case comes free with the lenses, which a lot of the other companies, you got to buy the case separate. It's not a protective case as such, it's just a straight case. He did say they were going to come down the track and put some more cases out, some more stylish and blah, blah, blah. But optics wise, which is what it's all about, not the case, it was really, I was very, very impressed with the quality of it. For the price, well below Moments, like I think Moments for their spherical lens is like $400. You can get a basic set with 2 lenses. I think it's a 58 and a, I think it's a 58 and then a wide angle or a bird's eye, a fish eye. Sorry, too much stuff in my head. And that's like $250 US. So they can get pretty exy. These guys have done a fantastic job. Super high quality. They're working with Apple. They're working with Film Mic, which are huge software guys that actually work with Apple. You would have seen on the big Apple thing, Film Mic. So they're doing a lot of good things with a lot of big companies, and getting to actually try the lenses on before you actually buy them, which is something I don't think you can really do with Moment at the moment with Moment in Australia. So it's a little bit tricky like that. Definitely worth trying them on and doing a bit of research. If you can get out and try the different brands, have a good look. You want to look for your, obviously, flaring at the corners and stuff like that. Making sure it's not going to bubble and warp. The 58mm I had on, and it was silky smooth, dead straight. There was no sort of curving of the lines. So any straight lines, it should be all nice and straight once you put the lens on. Some on the cheaper ones, they'll curve up. Went through, put a couple on, they were really good. They do a macro, which was amazing. I had a look at the macro, and yeah, it was ridiculously good. Straight on a phone, and he put it on his phone and then went straight down, and I could see the fibers of the mat. So yeah, it was really, really good. So yeah, again, Struman, there'll be more on. I had a bit of a chat, we did a bit, that'll be in my video. So I was very impressed with those guys. Big thanks to them to actually give me all that info. Out of all the guys I did have a couple other guys in the show that pulled me aside and sat down with me and went through all their boats and stuff, which was really cool, and much appreciated to all those guys. It's really good to sort of get that info and understand what they're doing and their ideas are, and yeah, they did a fantastic job. So all this info in my head, so I've got to get this video out. So it was really, really good. Had a great day. It was well put out. It's a huge amount of stuff to go and see. I think think I was there for about 3.5, nearly 4 hours, and that was probably I guess a high speed run. If you wanted to really sink your teeth in, if you are interested in a boat, you definitely probably need to go there and spend the day. You would easily be able to get some good deals. Most of the guys on the show were taking, you know, 5 to 10 grand off these big boats and a few grand off the littler boats. So you can definitely get yourself a deal, either engines or whatever you're looking for in the boating world. A great time to go out and suss it all out in one spot, and I guess compare apples to oranges and go and see what you're looking at, what you want, and then go and see what else everyone else has got to offer and why theirs may be better or different or worse, to at least get your mind right. The Stabbies were there. There were some beautiful inflatable boats, Bricks I think it was. Oh, some gorgeous inflatables. And I think the other pick of the show, unfortunately no good for crocodile infested country. Damn, I have thought about it in the years, but I know it's just suicidal. But Sea-Doo have a custom fishing jet ski. Wow. Yes, I actually crawled all over that sucker and had a chat to the salesman about that. Was very well done. It's got a trawling mode. It's got an inbuilt hull transducer that hooks up to Garmin. So it's a little Garmin unit there. It's got its own mount set up. 70 litre tank, so a heap of fuel. Awesome. Use East Coasters, I guess, on the dams and stuff like that if you don't want to buy a boat. I mean, this is probably still, I actually did look at the price for that one, but I'm assuming it's around the 12 to 15 mark, 12 to 15 grand. But how easy is that to offload off the boat? Just push it straight in, park it on the dirt, park your car, go fishing. It had an esky at the back, rod holders, storage. You could actually get a longer section to go out the back, so you could put a bigger box in whatever storage. They have their own custom range of accessories to suit it. Very, very, very cool bit of gear. The Sea-Doo, I think it's called the Pro Fish. Pretty sure. I'll see if I can get a photo of it. I did take some photos on the big camera. I haven't downloaded them yet, but I'll see if I can just search the Sea-Doo site and get a photo for it and chuck it out in the thumbnail to give you an idea. But yeah, very cool bit of kit. Would be easily, I could definitely see myself getting something like that, where just one person, don't have to worry about other people, and you just shoot out for a day fishing and come home, gold. The big lizards may have something to say about that in the territory, so that's probably the only downside to it. But there was plenty of other beautiful boats. Looked at some Stabbies, some gorgeous big Stabbies. What else? Bar Crusher. Bar Crusher had some amazing paint on one of their boats. It's a big 6 metre plus. Had this beautiful matte black, and it was like a deep matte black. I don't know if you've seen all that Vanta black on the BMW that just come out. Well, this had, I'd say it wasn't far off Vanta black. That's the sort of black, and it had some red accents in it, and it just popped. It looked really, really good. And being a matte is, look, I think it'd be fantastic. Not going to mark too much. Had some really great ideas out there. Some great colours, some great gear. The other big thing of the show, I guess, was flooring. The guys in the States, you've all got that cushioned little foam flooring with a laser cut. You can get your logos and everything in. Everyone's doing it over there. That's now here in Australia. It was really good. I walked on a few of them, checked it out. Pretty much does everything. It's all UV protected, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it looked really good, and you can do your own team logos, your boat name, whatever you want to put in it, and it looks great in the boats. And I think probably 80% of the boats there had that stuff in it, and there was a couple of different brands selling it there on the day. So some amazing things coming out and fishing. So yeah, it was good. Very positive for the fishing world, and can't wait to get the video up for you. Hope you enjoy it. So if you are in Perth, it's there for the next day, Saturday and Sunday. You can get along and check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, come on, go on fishing, or stay home. We'll catch you tomorrow. See ya.